Hello, friends. It's Brian. I'm super excited to be back into the vlogging atmosphere with my adopted son, Noah. He's eating a little lunch. How's your watermelon? You like your watermelon? You take a bite for us? What kid doesn't like watermelon, right? So last time I posted was a while ago. It's been crazy since then. I posted that we got a phone call and we actually went down to meet a little girl. Well, that little girl now lives with us. So say hello to the newest member of the family. I'm not going to say her name because if we do adopt her, it's going to change. But she's got a sad little story behind her, but that doesn't matter. She's here. We're taking care of her. We're loving on her. And we're excited to have her. She's excited to be here. She's such a sweet little girl. She's so happy. Maybe we can get a smile. Can we get a smile out of you? Maybe not. Anyways, I just wanted to shoot this vlog post. I'm telling you as my friends, my viewers, my subscribers that I've taken some time off to get the family in order to, what are you doing back there? To get the family in order, and now I'm going to get back into the vlogging atmosphere. And I want to talk about today kind of part two. So we got that phone call, and we went and picked her up. We met her, and we get to make a decision. We went home and made the decision, and the decision was for her to come home with us. She was actually 3 weeks old when she came home, and she's sneaking up on 4 months old. So we've had her for almost 3 months, and right at 3 months, and it's been a joy. Things to expect if you're thinking about foster to adopt. And here's what I realized that I was ignorant before I got into the space, is that I didn't know a lot of things. We have 3,000 kids in Clark County, Las Vegas, Nevada, that need foster care. And a lot of them are preteens and teens, not a lot of babies. But I didn't know that I could actually play a bigger role in helping our future, helping these kids. I know you get fired up, don't you? That's good, watermelon. And I had no idea that you could go down and visit. You could, become a licensed foster care parent and just do respite. And what respite is let's say Michelle and I had to go out of town. Well, only a licensed foster care worker can keep this little doll when we're out of town. Let's say we just couldn't take her because let's say we went to Europe and we had something planned. Well, matter of fact, we just went to Cancun last week. It takes about 6 to 8 months to get one of these little ones a passport. So there's no way we could take her to Mexico. So it has to be a licensed foster care family that could take care of her. And you just do short term. So we were gone for 5 nights. You'd keep her for 5 nights, and then we'd come back and pick her up. So that's a necessary need to help these children. You can also go down to what we have as Child Haven here. And last time we were down there, there's like 15 babies down there in need of foster care. Now, let's say you can't, or for whatever reason, don't want to take placement of the child. You could go down there and just hold them for an hour. Just love on them and hold them for an hour. I mean, that makes a huge difference in their life. You could go down and feed them at certain times. There's a need for that. You could go down and play Uno with the preteens and the younger kids, or just play ball, or just hang out, or teach. There's so much that we can do for the future of our country, the future of our world, and it's in these little humans, and they need our help, right? You get excited about that, don't you? There's that smile. Oh, almost got a laugh too. So that's a necessary need. Now, I implore you to take a serious look at fostering. And the reason I say that is Michelle and I looked into everything when we realized that we couldn't have our own children. We looked into Catholic Charities. We looked into a private agency, and I don't know a lot of people that just have $30,000 or $40,000 laying around, but that's about the cost. And then don't look outside our country. There's no reason to go to China. There's no reason to go to Europe or South America. We have over 400,000 kids in the foster care system in the United States. 400,000. And then I just read a statistic the other day. It's 1.2 million children are homeless at the average age of 7. So if you want to do something that's, to help your community, to make your community better, to invest in our future, take a look in your local foster care. There's something you can do. The most valuable asset you have is your time. And these little kiddos need our time. They need to feel loved. They need to feel special. They need to feel important. So take a look into it. And then in the next video, I'm going to talk about how we added not only her, not only him, but 2 more kiddos coming up in my next vlog post. Let's connect on social media. You can find me at Facebook at Brian Cook. My fan page, I'm about 5,000 friends. My fan page is The Brian Cook. You can find me on Instagram as The Brian Cook, and you can find me on Twitter as Brian P. Cook, as in Patrick, Brian P. Cook. So let's connect and look forward to my next post. And please comment below on anything you learned from this.